Would the universe be reborn or end entirely? At first, there is no warning, no flicker in the stars, no rumble through space, no omen, just a point infinitely small, unfathomably dense, suspended in the fabric of reality, holding within it all the energy, all the matter, all the laws of physics themselves. And then, without reason, without mercy, without pause, it happens. The Big Bang again, not a metaphor, not a simulation, not a theory tested in a lab, but a real cosmic ignition point tearing through space-time, not in the past, but now, today, in this universe. The same event that birthed everything from atoms to galaxies, consciousness to gravity, happens again, but in a cosmos already filled with structure, stars, life, and us. And the results? They are beyond cataclysmic. The Big Bang wasn't just an explosion. It was the birth of time itself, a moment when the laws of physics emerged from chaos, when energy condensed into particles, and particles into atoms, and those atoms into everything we know. But doing it again, inside an existing universe, would be like striking a match inside a gasoline ocean, except the match is reality, and the fuel is everything. First comes the shockwave, not of sound or light, but of raw expansion. A newborn universe bursts forth inside the old one, its fabric tearing through the existing cosmos at the speed of causality. Space warps, time stretches, physics fractures, galaxies are vaporized, stars collapse instantly, planets shred into atoms, and Earth, it doesn't burn, it doesn't freeze, it's erased, because this second Big Bang doesn't care what was here before. It doesn't gently coexist with our reality, it replaces it, but not instantly. There might be warning signs, brief, terrifying clues, strange distortions in light, particles behaving abnormally, time feeling wrong, the sudden unraveling of constants we thought were unchanging. And then, the implosion, everything collapsing toward the singularity drawn not by gravity, but by the reboot of physics itself. Black holes stop functioning, electrons fall into nuclei, molecules disintegrate, even the quantum rules governing atoms cease to apply. You wouldn't feel death, you wouldn't feel anything, you would never have existed in the first place. But here's the twist, the second Big Bang may not be a mistake. Some theories suggest the universe is cyclical, that it expands, ages, collapses, and is reborn again in an eternal loop. In this view, our cosmos isn't a one-time event, it's one frame in an infinite film, and the next Big Bang is simply the next scene. But what would that universe look like? Would it be familiar? Would stars still form, galaxies still spiral, life still arise? Or would new rules give rise to a cosmos entirely alien, where gravity repels, light has weight, and matter as we know it doesn't exist? Could any version of we survive in it? Or would consciousness be a one-time anomaly, never to return? Now imagine this. The Big Bang happens again, but not everywhere, all at once. What if it ignited in just one pocket of space-time? A baby universe forming inside a bubble universe, growing, inflating, feeding on the edges of our reality. At first, it might be the size of an atom, then a grapefruit, then the size of a solar system, and growing exponentially, at nearly the speed of light. Nothing escapes, nothing stops. 1 second you look up and see the stars. The next, you're gone, your entire region of space-time overwritten by new physics, new energy, a new beginning, the ultimate clean slate. But here's the most haunting part. This could happen, right? Physicists know of no law that prohibits quantum fluctuations from triggering a vacuum decay, a true reset of everything. If the universe sits in a false vacuum, then one day some tiny patch of space could snap to a more stable state and spark a new Big Bang. Not a fiery apocalypse, not a heat death, but a cosmic update, instant, merciless, and absolute. No warning, no survivors, not even ashes left behind. So, what if the Big Bang happened again? We'd never know. We'd never see it coming. It would be the most total, most complete event in all of physics. The death and rebirth of everything, all at once. And perhaps, it already has. Perhaps this is the second universe, or the million. Perhaps we are the echoes of countless Big Bangs. Tiny moments of order in an endless cycle of fire and silence. Because in a cosmos ruled by energy, entropy, and time, nothing is forever. Not even forever itself.